Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Heat D of the Fighting Robots UK Heavyweight Championship 2006. In the last 3 weeks we've had Terahertz, Storm 2 and Surprise Package Turbulence make their way through to the knockout round. Tonight, 3 machines, not 4, as one has pulled out, will be fighting for that place in the knockout round. Let's meet those teams. Ironically, the machine that's pulled out is called Foregone Conclusion, meaning that their elimination was indeed a foregone conclusion. Tonight's seed is seed number 5, Tough as Nails, a robot we all love, I think, secretly deep down. They're joined by the Crusher Tiberius and the Middleweight Steel Sandwich. The first fight is Tiberius against Steel Sandwich. Let's meet the teams.
Hi, yep, I'm John Frizzell. This is my robot, Steel Sandwich. Steel Sandwich is a middleweight and thus totally outclassed here in the heavyweight championships, and I reckon his chances of winning are about the same as a snowflake's long-term survival in hell. But it's going to be fun.
Hi, I'm Sam Smith. This is Tiberius Mark IV, and we're entering this tournament, the Champs 2006. Hope to do well with this and ideally get seeded for next year.
No middleweight championship exists in 2006, so Steel Sandwich has to mix it with the big boys, including this horrible pincher of Tiberius built by Sam Smith, who wants to be seeded. Well, he's going to have to win the heat to be seeded, and he's going about it in the correct way, crunching straight into the top plate of the Steel Sandwich. What a lunch Tiberius is having here. Om nom nom nom. Steel Sandwich for lunch. They've brought them across the arena, and Steel Sandwich has been let go now, and it appears to still be working. The pit is descending. Obviously going to be the tactic for Tiberius is to do just that, push Steel Sandwich into the pit. Let's have a look at the replay. A very simple fight for Tiberius in the end. In underneath, getting that crusher in. We don't actually see it go in, blocked by the bar of the arena wall. Too graphic to watch at home for you kids watching. And then they dragged Steel Sandwich away into the pit release button. Great driving here from Sam Smith. And eventually, he pushed Steel Sandwich into the pit. With the number of battles cut in half in this heat due to the retirement of Foregone Conclusion, it's so important to win a fight. Tiberius has got that win. They take on Tough as Nails next in what you think might be a crunch battle. Let's meet the seeded teams, drivers, engineers, before we start this crucial fight.
Hi, we are Tough as Nails, and we came over all the way from the Netherlands. And I'm Jeroen, this is Rebecca from the UK, and my teammate Stefan, also from the Netherlands. We're going to try to win the championship. May the best robot win.
Horizontal versus vertical crusher. We think we know for definite that the pit is going to be incredibly important in this fight, and Tough as Nails is in that pit. Can the seed escape? Tough as Nails stuck and beached, and it's going to be a real job to get out of there. Now remember, in a live event scenario, they have 10 seconds to get out the pit. It's like an immobilization, and Tough as Nails is not getting out of that pit currently. Oh, they just have. I wonder how much time had elapsed there. I reckon a good 7 or 8 seconds there might have elapsed before they got out of that pit. Now they've gripped hold of Tiberius and are now going to try and drag Tiberius towards the pit. Can the Dutch seed number 5 do this to Tiberius? Sam Smith wants to be seeded, we heard earlier on. He's got to beat Tough as Nails to do that. And Tough as Nails, you can see, are really dragging and pulling Tiberius towards that pit. It's the tactic that Tough as Nails has employed in all of its UK Championship appearances. In Robot Wars Series 7, the 2003 UK Championship, in the 2005 UK Championship. They grabbed hold of their opponents and pulled them towards the pit. And now Tiberius has got a hold of Tough as Nails. See, this is what I mean when the vertical meets the horizontal. They're sort of both gripping each other in embrace, and there's CO2 coming out of Tough as Nails. Remember, Tough as Nails' crushing, pinching jaws are powered by CO2. So if there's CO2 venting, it could mean that Tiberius are putting... Oh, hang on, they're over the pit! Oh, I'll stop my spiel. Tiberius are in the pit, and Tough as Nails are spinning their wheels, trying to get in reverse and away. I was going to say Tiberius might have punctured the CO2 gas canister. That's why we saw gas escaping. I need to take a breath. But now, Tough as Nails has positioned Tiberius over the pit and has sort of driven over it, and now drives away, and ta-da! Let's look at the replays of this fight. Early on, Tough as Nails in that pit, they were in huge, huge problems. But remember the live event rule, you can get out of the pit, it counts as an immobilization, not an immediate mobilization, so you get 10-30 seconds to escape. They did that, and then Tough as Nails grabbed hold of Tiberius, and quite simply, never, ever let go. You could see them really driving those drive wheels. They were struggling for grip. They were really trying to pull and push Tiberius towards the pit of oblivion. Look at that, they're really trying. And there was this deadly embrace. And Tiberius was crushing down, getting a pinch on Tough as Nails. Look, deadly, locked in embrace, CO2 venting. Let's have a look. Are Tough as Nails causing any damage? They were certainly causing a little bit. Maybe not the CO2 canister like I suggested. But look, while I was talking about that, the potential damage, they're actually manoeuvring Tiberius over the pit. You can see Tough as Nails slightly wider than the pit. And they managed to sort of drive over the pit forward and then back over and drop Tiberius into the pit of oblivion. Crushers serving up a humdinger of a fight, and it's Tough as Nails who picks up the win and puts themselves in prime position to win the heat. They have got to beat Steel Sandwich first. Let's not count out that little middleweight. Tough as Nails Steel Sandwich next up. So, the de facto heat final. If Steel Sandwich wins, it puts them all on a win each and makes it really, really difficult to split them apart. It might require a heat final. But right now, Steel Sandwich not moving, Tough as Nails hitting the pit button and putting the little middleweight into, you would think, if they can let go, they are letting go, they're just venting some steam, they've let go. Steel Sandwich in the pit. And Tough as Nails driving over them. They're part of the floor now. We'll just keep them in as part of the floor. Well, here is the replay of that fight. Steel Sandwich didn't move to start with. I just think it all got a little bit too much for that little middleweight robot. It's the only middleweight robot in the championship, so de facto middleweight champion. Do we agree? I think we can say that. Steel Sandwich, 2006 middleweight champion. That'll make them feel better. They overran the pit button there. They ran it over. And then it was a really, really simple grab and pit job. The seed number 5, Tough as Nails, are through. Insult to injury, driving over them. in this shortened heat format, Tough as Nails picks up its second win, so it finishes ahead of Tiberius to go through to the knockout round. Tough as Nails moves on to the quarter-finals, and that ends Heat D of the 2006 UK Heavyweight Championships. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Sorry there was slightly less robots. You can blame Foregone Conclusion for doing that. Pulling out some, 18 years ago now, so I'm sure they won't remember. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We'll see you next week for Heat E. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel in order to get all of the updates so you can watch all the Robot Combat stuff that's going to be coming onto this channel. Thank you for watching for the third time. Good night.